Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is April 20th, 2025. We're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. However, before we get started, I was going to show off a couple of images from the 2025 World Cup or World Championship, apparently. Um, The last 2 years it's been the World Cup. Apparently this year is considered a World Championship. So I may end up having to change some details a little bit on the shirt itself. But spent all night, about 10 hours probably working on this thing. Um, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and show this off real quick. So first off, here is the front of the shirt. As you can see, it says World Cup here. Um, Should be, I guess, World Championship. I'm not sure exactly because Championship's going to be a little too long here. So I don't know if I'm gonna like kind of stack the word, like stack it, or yeah. I'm honestly just not sure. But as you can see, it has uh, 25 here. It says Copenhagen, Copenhagen. Um, I initially started working on the shirt, designing it a little bit before it was changed, before it was now it's Copenhagen. So I have the same thing basically. It's Stockholm. Um, but yeah, so as you can see, it does say Copenhagen. It has the coordinates for the KB Holland, which is the venue for the event. Um, and as you'll notice, there is some color on the shirt with the Danish flag, the flag of Denmark. It's a little bit um, opaque, and it actually it's hard to tell, but it kind of has a fade from the top to the bottom. Um, it doesn't show up as well here. Um, I'll get to the sleeves here in a minute. Here on the back, we have obviously, my name is up here, because that's who I am. Again, the Danish flag, and then this is a um, True Believer uh, image that was drawn off. This is a drawing based off of the Bishop Absalon statue in Copenhagen. Um, he was a bishop, but also a fighter, and considered to be potentially the founder of Copenhagen. Um, but yeah, as you can see now, zoom in a little bit. It's an equestrian statue that you'll find in the city of Copenhagen. Um, but it says God and Country. This was done this year. And now we will get to the sleeves. First off, this is the left sleeve. It's True Believer Tattoo Co. True is always black and white. This is a tattoo company that we have. The True Believer threads up here. Little badge on the back. But yeah, so True Believer Tattoo Co. Is a tattoo, flash and art company that me and my brother and my mom run. And the slogan is always truth is always black and white. And then for the right sleeve, this is what it actually says here. I don't have, yeah. So, obviously it has the Grim Gaming logo, little plonker thing right there. Well played, that's my Grim Gaming logo. Um, now yep, what it actually says here is the words that are on the plinth of the um, equestrian statue. Um, Read that over. So on the plinth you'll see some language here right at the bottom. But it says Med Ren Vili Danmarks. So that is what this actually says here. So um, on the plinth that has four sides, the first side actually has this here. This is the name of the bishop, his birth year and the year he died, and then it has the um, the first the next side here, the next side down here, and then this part here and this part here actually come from the same side. However, um, I thought it looked a little bit better doing it this way than having it all one thing slightly smaller. So what it actually says, obviously, other than the name here, it says uh, he was brave, clever, and visionary, a lover of learning, uh, with a clean will. So that's basically, and then the last part here says, uh, loyal son of Denmark. Um, so, like I said, I thought this, like I said, I got this, I got all this stuff here off of the statue. So I really liked the way it was worded and everything like that. So, like I said, we did that up here. So, again, like I said, that's you can kind of see right in there. Um, but that is definitely the shirt we've got going there. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Like I said, you can see there's a little bit of a fade or gradient here. It's not like massively noticeable. Um, could have been a little bit darker up here, but with the globe, um, the Latin Lodge to come in. Um, but yeah, overall, I'm super excited about this shirt. I think it looks great. Um, like I said, really digging like going actually um, venue slash country specific, and even more into like the actual like the city and stuff like that. So like I said, last year, for the background, on the sleeve over here, we had the flag of whoever was wearing the shirt, uh, and worked out pretty well. Now, on this here, it shows that this is get cut off. I'll have to check into that because it is definitely within the print borders. So I'll have to just make sure. I do have this ordered as a um, yep, uh, as a proof copy. So again, like it looks like trademarks get cut off here as well. So I'm not sure if it's just because of the way things are folded, but I will have to check in. Like there's safe printing boundaries in the template, so as long as it's within the safe printing boundaries, I shouldn't have any issues with it. But on this mock-up, I just noticed. So I've been working on this all night. I did just notice this. But yeah, so we'll have to see how it comes with the proof, and yeah, that's kind of a little preview of what the what I'm gonna be rocking. I do have yeah, I will accept um requests, I guess, for the shirts. I don't know if I will offer it on the actual store. Um, I'll have to check and see. if I'll have to check and see what you know what I would have to do with the actual GeoGuessr logo here. So I don't know if they would allow that or anything like that. So I don't know that I can have this for sale. Who knows? Um, but I mean, I could just take out the GeoGuessr part and just put the championship in there. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, but I can do at cost printing for people if people want their name customized on here. There's nothing wrong with me. Um, as long as I'm not as long as I'm not making money off of it, I know I can make like fan shirts like this. But like I said, as far as for actual money, I may have to take the uh, take the GeoGuessr logo out. I'm not really sure on that. Like I said, last year I did do a bunch of um, uh, yep, that's it. Free shirts for some people. I don't have the uh, marketing budget this year for that. So if anybody would like a shirt, then it would have to be at cost. Um, if you want it like personalized or whatever. Like I said, I'd love to just put up a link with it's where you can buy it without having to contact me. It's non-personalized in case anybody wants it without the name on here. But I don't know a way to do that and have the cost, where it's just at cost. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah. So that's that there, and let's actually go ahead and jump into this. We've been on, well, I've spent 12 minutes on this already. So yeah, let's jump into this. We are continuing our streak that is 474 days into it. We hit 475 today. Pretty solid week so far, except for that. I would like to get that off. But pretty solid scores here too. So hopefully silver is in the cards or gold would be a better option, but we'll see how it goes. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving, but we will be in Japan. Um, Very rural Japan. Um, Interesting here. I'm not familiar with these, but I don't know if these are. I don't know if these are like maybe like snow indicators or something, like something that's above the snow line. If so, it would be Hokkaido. It could be possibly Hokkaido. I honestly haven't seen these ones though, but I know in Hokkaido they do have like the little rockets that like you have a little thing over the thing that points down, so you know where the road is. Because apparently they do get a decent amount of snow. That might be what that is right there. Honestly, I'm not 100% certain, but that may be a rocket like over there. I will check once I guess this. If I can. There's basically due south of me right now. I will check this and see if that's what that is. If it happens to be Hokkaido, I don't know that it is, but if it is Hokkaido, I'm gonna check and see if it's a rocket. So we're just gonna guess middle of Hokkaido. It was central Hokkaido. I'm going to. Okay, what is going on? Okay. I'm gonna try to go. Just go south. Due south. Um, so should be this next road here. Yes, so that's what that was. We do have the Hokkaido rocket right here. They have that mostly over on main roads. And it just points down where the where the edge of the road is right here. And I've been told that that's due to snow. So the road is covered in snow. Um, it does appear they also have these like snow bollards here as well. Um, and I've never seen the other type, but it is nice to know that that's what that was. Um, let's see about Hot Springs. Interesting. So that looks like a great place to go for me. I love hot springs. What do we have here? This could definitely be. This is 50. So this could be Nordic with the red houses, possibly like Norway or something like that, or it could be like US Canada. I'm not 100% certain. I don't know what that is there. Um, wait, where would I go here? I really don't know here. The roof style to me seems more European. I'm sure you can find this style roof in the U.S. or Canada, though. I really don't know here. I'm going to take a. I'm gonna take a gamble, I guess, and go Europe. Wish I could see some plates or something. If I'm going Europe, could be like Norway, Sweden. Um, I honestly don't know. What does it look like? I don't know. I'm just gonna go Norway, Sweden. It was. I actually think I might have been closer. Because I think I moved it up a little bit. So it did kind of look like that area. But I was not 100% certain. Where was it? It was Hammer near Lillehammer. Interesting. Um, all right, what do we got here? We have Africa. We have Ghana. Have Ghana. Um, Ghana tape. I don't know where this is going to be. Like I said, with Ghana, I usually guess somewhere in this southern area, but that was super far north. Walla, Wally. Okay. Not great. I don't know that I could have gotten better than that. What do we have here? We have black and white. Stropetta. We have two Italian plates here. They have double blue fronts and backs, but the fronts are also much smaller, not as long as the rest of Europe, European plates. I don't know where this is exactly. Yeah, this also kind of looks Italian area. I'd say probably northern. It's not as far up as the Alps, but it could be like this area here, maybe. Could be over here. Um, like I said I would think that I'd see some large mountains if it's up this way. So we have kind of mountains all around. So maybe something like this area here. It was northern. It was over here. I mentioned this area here. Would have been a pretty good bet. W? Interesting. So I wonder if that was thing I was looking at there. If that's W. Um, does not appear to be. Where is the castle? Not sure. Unless this is the castle there. I don't know. Not sure where Biblio Castle is. I said I had seen something up there on the hill, but I think that's this right here. Um, yeah. So probably behind me where I can't actually see it. That's what I don't like about these things they give hints. Hey, this is where blah 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 blah, but you don't actually show it to me. So like, how am I supposed to know? Yeah, let's continue on. This is already a super long video. What do we have here? We have a pole. We have another pole. It's got to be Europe somewhere. Potentially like Hungary or something. Um, they could have poles similar to this, maybe. I'm not sure though. It would be nice to be a little bit closer to civilization. It's possible Hungary. Um, should read that. Yeah, we'll just go Hungary. Um, maybe a chance of it being like Czechoslovakia or something like that. I don't know. It's just kind of central Europe area. This was actually Poland without Polish Poles. Jans be expert. Interesting. Yeah. Not really certain on that because, like I said, couldn't. Yeah, not really sure there either. I was just trying to see if I could read that, but I can't because of the angle. Yeah, like I said, usually you have Polish Poles, the what we call Polish Poles, the holy ones. Let's move up a little bit, see if I got holes in sight. Let's go hit there. Not really seeing what I'm looking for. Um, if you've watched the channel, you know what a Polish pole is. We got these here. Yeah, so these are the Polish poles. Um, so we did not have those, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have probably guessed Central Poland and gotten it. Oh, that was it. Okay. So we did get silver. We weren't super far off on any one thing. The I think this was our furthest away, wasn't it? It's deceiving, but since it's closer to the equator, I think it was actually further away. Um, no, it was pretty close though. It was 15 miles. Yeah, so not a great score, but not a terrible score either. So the main thing is that we continued our uh, streak, and we are now at 475 days. We also finished off the week pretty strong. Like I said, 5 silvers, 1 bronze, 1 gold. Not terrible. Um, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.